Wait, did I share my screen yet?
Nope.
Are you on Facebook right now?
Meeting is now streaming live on Facebook.
Nice. So you can see my screen
Yeah.
on Facebook?
Nope. Yeah, Lee Cook is live now. Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. Can you just let me know if you can hear Alex Morgan
Yeah,
talk?
and yeah, Lee Cook is live now. Yeah, I can see that. Can you just let me
Okay.
In 2000.
Hang on. Mute yourself, bro. I'll message you.
19. You can't just do what everybody else does. Go to school, get good grades, go to college, go get a job, and work and work and work and work and work. And work and work and work and work and work. Until you retire. But 4 of you said die. So you're already programmed to work until you die. Most people do not understand how to make money because it's not taught in school.
Testing,
It's not taught in college.
testing.
And unless your parents are multi-millionaires, they don't know how to do it either. So I'm going to teach you right now. So you have dreams and goals. Some of you, when you hear the word dreams, you haven't heard that word in 15 years. Because life has smacked you in the face. And somebody along the way told you it's not possible. You don't need that car. You don't need that house. You don't need to make a lot of money. All right, a lot of us have been raised with bad beliefs on money. Now, what I want to share with you is something that will help your life. Whether it's iMarkets Live or your job or whatever, okay? Okay, everything begins in our minds. Look around the room. Look around the room. Everything started in the mind of somebody else. This projector, this microphone, your shoes, these drinks, these cameras, everything. The reason why 90% of people fail in everything is because they don't understand the spiritual side of success. There's two sides. Some of you may want to take notes on this because this is worth millions of dollars. Okay? There's two sides of success. The physical side.
All right. So I've received word that you can, whoever's watching this right now, welcome. My name is Lee Cook, 25 years old, grew up here in southern Cambridge, Ontario. There we go. Cool. So I was told that people could see my screen and that we're all good, which is really exciting. Basically, I just wanted to come on and spread some awareness. And Harmon, if you're watching this right now, just let me know. Give me a heads up if anything goes wrong or whatever. I don't know, but I appreciate. But basically, I just wanted to create some awareness around the markets and what's happening right now in the world. Well, not so much the world itself. It's kind of like on the side. That's like a side conversation of what's going on in the world right now. But that doesn't matter. What matters is potential for gains, potential for options, potential for creating something great, creating a portfolio, creating an investment of some sort. And you can take this and run with it. You can take it and stick it in your pocket and forget about it. You can do your own research, and by all means, this is not financial advice, whatever. Just want to create awareness, just want to pique some interest about what it is happening and what's available to us. And so what I want to show right now is, first of all, this is the Bitcoin chart. So in terms of cryptocurrency, this right here is the Bitcoin against the US dollar. Okay. So, and Bitcoin, you can invest into Bitcoin, and when the value of it goes up, then your money will increase, right? You can trade Bitcoin against the US dollar and make money as the market goes up or as the market goes down. This is called trading. You are trading one currency for the other. This is what I've been learning now for the past few months to a year, and it's been an incredible journey so far. And I just feel like it's beneficial for anyone, because anybody can learn how to trade. Anybody can learn how to make their money work for them. And so this is just one of the ways. And it's very, very valuable. It's very, very great tool, and something that a lot of people should create or gain awareness about, because the top 1% of people, or not the top 1% of people, let's say, but in terms of net worth, the top 1% of people, what do they learn how to do? They learn how to make their money work for them. And so, money isn't everything. Obviously, money is not everything, but everything needs money, right? Your deodorant, your toothbrushes, the food in your fridge, your cable bill. If you watch TV, I don't know. I don't really watch TV, so I don't know what that's like. But your Wi-Fi bill, lights in the house, whatever. You got stuff to pay for. And it's not getting easier. That is for sure. It is not getting easier. And so this is just a really, really important knowledge to know, especially right now, in cryptocurrency being, basically the internet like it was in 1995. Cryptocurrency is here. It's now, right? It's going to gain momentum, and you don't want to miss out. And so I want to help people not miss out. And if you have any questions, if you're on Facebook, feel free to shoot me the message. If you're if you're on the team, if you're in our business together, you can always obviously shoot me a message there, and we can talk about it more and whatever else. And so anyways, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about different cryptos. We're going to be talking about potential gains. We're going to be talking about gold, market cycles. We're going to be talking about stuff to look for right now, and some stuff that I'm thinking about personally. And so check this out. First of all, this is Bitcoin against the US dollar, like I said. What I'm going to do is remove these drawings. I just remove my drawings to have it just strictly the candlesticks of Bitcoin. I'm going to remove indicators as well. Remove that one indicator that I had because it's not really necessary. And yeah, that's all I'm going to do right now. Can I move this over? I can move this over a little bit, I think. Right here. Right where? Right there. Move this over. Nope. Oh well, doesn't matter. So Bitcoin right now is at $10,000 or $10,660, right? And so that's obviously really, really expensive to think about. That's really, really expensive. It's $10,665 USD. That is how much one Bitcoin is worth right now. Now, you do not have to purchase a whole Bitcoin to be able to invest into Bitcoin. Bitcoin, by the way, is a technology. It's not just a market. It's not just something you can trade. It's not just what it is. It's a technology for payment systems. Okay, for transferring funds, a transfer of money, right? To put it really, really simply, I'm not going to go into depth of the technology itself. I'm not going to go into depth about how it works or the halving or anything like that. What I want to show is this market. Wow, that's hilarious. Bitcoin. Sheesh. By the way, this is Brave. I'm using Brave browser right now. Whereas if you use Brave as a browser, you can actually accumulate free BAT tokens. Okay, you can accumulate free BAT tokens, which is it's a crypto currency form, and it's based off of basic attention. It's called the basic attention token. So the more you view whatever you're searching, the more BAT tokens you are going to accumulate. So if you're on the internet surfing anyways, you may as well earn free cryptocurrency. Anytime that you can earn free cryptocurrency, this is the time to do that for sure. I'm going to keep this page up right now just because it looks funny. But anyways, what I wanted to do was show the market cycle. So if you type it on Google, market cycles, okay, some cool information pops up. A lot of different information comes up: overbought, oversold, different market cycles that tend to happen. Maybe the wick-off cycle, understanding how the markets really move, and the key players, okay, such as institutions, whatever. We don't have to get into it, but check this out, guys. This is the Wall Street cheat sheet, okay? This is a Wall Street cheat sheet. So this represents the emotions that you would go through as a particular stock rises or falls, or as a cryptocurrency rises or falls, or gold or silver. Every single market goes through this sort of a cycle, and before the next cycle, before the next cycle, before the next cycle, whatever. And that's why, some people have had either really, really great experiences investing in Bitcoin and made money, or some people had lost a lot of money investing into Bitcoin or other things, and they've had a bad experience, and therefore, Bitcoin is this terrible thing, and this is that terrible thing, and whatever. Is it unfortunate that a lot of people have lost money investing in whatever else? Yeah, but that happens. With risk comes losses, and potential losses, right? And so you want to make sure you're getting the right information. You want to make sure that you're doing your own research. You want to make sure that you are learning from the best of the best. You want to make sure that you are learning from people who are already in the space and have done really, really well, right? Just like if you want to be making $1 million a year, go learn from someone who's making 10 million a year, right? Go, if you want to make 100 grand this year, go learn from someone who's making 1 million this year, right? So that's my point there. Basically, anything that I'm saying right now gets passed on from people who are in the space, people who have done really, really immensely well, and we're incredibly thankful for that. But anyways, this is the market cycle of what everything goes through. So take a look at this. We go through hope, disbelief, optimism, belief, thrill, euphoria, where you feel like a genius, right? So this is like anything going from $100 to 10 to, let's just start with $1. One cycle could go from $1 to $100. And then it comes down and retraces and does whatever. That is one market cycle. And then, it could go from $100 and work its way up to $1,000. Boom. Right? That could be considered another market cycle. And you're going to go through hope. You're going to go through optimism. You're going to go through belief. You're going to go through the thrill of it. You're going to go through euphoria, and you're just going to feel like a genius and amazing and everything like that. Then something happens, whether it's gold, maybe housing, I don't know, maybe, any kind of stock, any other cryptocurrency, etc., silver, whatever, goes through something like this. And after people feel like a genius, okay, sometimes you get a big drop. And then there you get a pullback, and then you've got this thing called complacency, where people start to question, but you think it's going to continue because we go through something called greed, and we want to keep holding on to the asset to try to make more money, without realizing that what goes up must come down, right? So you got to know when to invest to be able to make money, and you got to be able to know when to potentially get out, so that you don't lose any potential gains that you've just made. And so that's why education and doing research and learning from people is really, really, really important. This pullback, you got complacency, you go through anxiety, you go through denial, you go through panic, right? You go through anger. Okay, all of these motions start to take place, from fear of missing out, from, second guessing, from, just whatever. You're starting to lose money, and then all of a sudden you go through depression. And so, this has happened, a number of different times in the past. Nothing has changed. It's the same thing over and over again for the last, thousands of years. This whole thing has happened. There's ups and there's downs and blah, 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 blah. And then boom, check this out. And then you start it over again, right? Disbelief. So right now, we're kind of in between a disbelief / hope phase in terms of cryptocurrencies. I feel like, just because, there's a lot of people that don't even know about cryptocurrency. There's a lot of people who are in disbelief and thinking that it's just a fad and it's just going to go away. And you know what? Maybe it could just go away. And that would be unfortunate, right? But basically, anything could happen all the time. Anything could happen at any time, of course. But right now, we've got some people who aren't even aware, don't even know about cryptocurrency or what Bitcoin is. We've got some people who just think it's another fad, it's going to go away, and they've had a bad experience and whatever, so they're in disbelief. And then we've got another, 1% or more of the population who's in a hope phase that we're going to see the next cycle take off and people are going to be able to make money. And obviously that would be a beautiful thing, right? You just got to know when to buy, when to sell, or how much to sell, or what your long-term game plan vision is. And so this is really, really important. So that's why I'm doing this video right now. And hopefully the live is still doing well. Hopefully those of you who are on Facebook watching this right now, hopefully you're taking notes and whatever else. I've got, I basically have, a half hour to 40 minutes to talk and discuss a few things. That's what I wanted to do. And so we're going to go through it. So take a mental picture though of this, right? We've got a low point, goes up, comes down, and then nothing, right? So this is really cool. Take a big gander, right? Take a big gander at this, and then boom. Look at this. This is the same thing, right? Now this is on the weekly schedule, the weekly time frame. Okay, this is the weekly time frame for Bitcoin. If you look at way back in, the end of 2016, beginning of 2017, and then what happens? Boom, huge rally, right from $1,000, right? Right from $1,000 USD all the way up to about 20 grand, almost $20,000 USD, right? For those of us who are just on or not on or whatever, this is in USD dollars. Okay, so that's incredible, right? We went through that. We went through hope. We went through optimism. We went through belief. We went through, thrill. We went through euphoria, where everybody thought they were geniuses, and then it maybe came down, and hopefully you took your money. And if you didn't, it just came right back down, and maybe you sold at a way lower price, and maybe you're angry that you lost some of your money or profits or whatever else. And that's just where education, of course, comes from. And hopefully you're talking to some good people. Hopefully you're learning from some good people and whatever else. So having said that, it's the same thing, right? You saw that right here. Now, what I wanted to show before I really get into things is gold. So I just want to create some awareness right now. This was Bitcoin, right? This is Bitcoin. And from 2017 to 2019, 17, 18, 19, that's 3 years. 3 years. Okay. 3 years of a market cycle for Bitcoin. Now, let's say we would go to gold. Let's just, out of curiosity, out of, whatever. Let's look at gold for a second. Look at this. Wait a minute. This is kind of like this whole thing from here to here, all the way up to here, is kind of like the same thing, right? Unbelievable. So you could say that this whole area right here was one market cycle for gold. Okay. And that's why people are talking about Bitcoin being one of the top performing assets. So that was the weekly time frame for Bitcoin. I got to go to the monthly time frame for talking about gold. Okay. This is gold. This is the monthly time frame from gold. So if you look at, 1996, right? 1996, 2000, then boom, we start to head up. Boom. Then we reach a high of, wow, $1,900 back in 2011 after the recession, right? When this recession, the US recession happened or whatever, the housing market crash, right? The big crash of 2008. It was obviously a terrible thing. That happened. And when that happened, of course, we went through a downward spiral, and then boom, gold, commodities, silver, everything just skyrocketed up, right? On purpose, obviously, and create a lot of value. And over the next couple of years after that last crash. And so, like I said, you could say that this is a whole, kind of a cycle from 1996 to 2016, right? So 96 to 2006 to 2016. Boom. Wait, 2006, 2016. Yeah. So 20 years. 20 years from 96 to 2016. That you could say, you could consider is one like giant market cycle. So what took Bitcoin 3 years to do, it took gold 20 years to do, right? What took gold 20 years to do took Bitcoin 3 years to do. That's crazy. So that is the potential, and that is the enlightenment of cryptocurrency. So I hope that makes sense for everybody watching. Like I said, guys, don't be afraid if anybody's still watching this right now, either from the team, from our trading team here, or regarding it, and I can help kind of clarify anything. And so, to continue on here, we had a slight pullback, right, for gold, and it went back down to, about $1,000, whatever, no big deal. And then boom, 2020 hits. We are back, we've already surpassed our previous high of about $1,900, and we got up to almost $2,100, 2080. Okay, so, and now we've retraced back down. We've retested kind of this area. We could experience maybe 1,700 again. Who knows what's going to happen, obviously, over the next few months or whatever. Or this could just keep going up. We don't know. This could just keep going to the upside. We don't know yet. There'll probably be a small retracement, possibly to this area right here, maybe, or a slight retracement to this area right here at 1,700, 1,750, and continue to the upside. We'll see what happens. But that's gold. Not really concerned about big gold right now. Very, very concerned about Bitcoin and various other cryptocurrencies that I'm about to talk about. And so this is important. Let me just go back to gold right quick, because, for the sake of the video and the market cycle idea, this is important. So this is what happened from 1996, right, to 2016. And check over here. Look, this is the same kind of pattern, right? This is the same kind of pattern that took place from, look at this, like 1976. How funny. 1976 to, all the way up in 1980, hit a high, went from, wow, $100 to about, $875, $850, down to, and it retraced in 1982 to about $290, creating a support there. Okay, so you just, that's one market cycle, right? From $100 to $850, and then we go to, right, that 2008 time. We went from basically that $800 mark, $600, $800 mark, all the way up to $1,900. Okay, not too shabby. You might have doubled or 2.5 times your money if you had invested in gold. Big whoop, big whoop, big whoop, big whoop. I'm going to go back to the weekly time frame on Bitcoin. And what I mean by that, each of these candlesticks is now worth 1 week of time. And the reason why I'm going back to this is because if we look at a market cycle of Bitcoin back in, it's even hard to get the whole cycle. Bitcoin, or yeah, from 2013, it went from $90, about $100 to $1,000. And then it retraced back down to like 150-ish, $200, right? And that went from, and that happened in 2 years, just 2 years that happened. And that's considered very, very small now compared to what happened back in 2016. Now, keep in mind, obviously, we know anything could happen. Anything could happen. But this is the thing. You either buy in now or you don't. Like that's it. But this is what I wanted to show, right? Then, the next kind of market cycle went from about $1,000, whatever, $1,000, $2,000, who cares for Bitcoin? It's pretty volatile. And then we went all the way up to 20 grand. So we didn't just 2 times our money. We just didn't 3 times our money, going from 2 grand to $20,000 almost. That's, that is 10 times your money. That is now 10 timesing your money. Unreal. So, that just shows the potential of what could possibly happen next. And the reason why we think something could be happening next, whether it goes, maybe Bitcoin goes down to 5 grand again. Who cares? You just buy more. Great time to buy more, whatever. But the reason why this is so crucial to understand and realize, I think, in my opinion, is that we're looking for this to happen again. And when we look for this to happen again, potentially, if we're at 10 grand right now, or even if we go back to 5 grand one more time before continuing to the upside, we're looking for that $20,000 mark again. We're looking for maybe a $50,000 mark again. We're maybe looking for $100,000 mark again. Think about it. We went from $100 to $1,000 once. We went from $2,000 to $20,000 once. So if we're looking for the next wave, if we're looking for the next market cycle, what could that possibly look like? Right? What could that possibly look like? Insane. It's at 10 grand right now. Whether it goes to 10 grand to 5 grand, who cares? You buy somewhere in between there, and we're looking for the potential upside to 50 grand, 100 grand, 400 grand, whatever. The sky's the limit, I think, in terms of Bitcoin. Now, the one thing I want to point out to again is, crypto market. It's been a while. Since I've looked at it, actually. Right? But if we just look at coin market cap, for example, the total Bitcoin that can ever be made is about 21 million. I don't know why I'm questioning that right now. Pretty sure it's 21 million. Holy. If anybody's on Facebook, it's, let me know. Let me know if you're still on Facebook watching this right now and you're interested. Just shoot me a message. I'm super curious as to whether you're watching right now. Total supply 18 million. Max supply. There we go. That's what I was looking for. This says total supply 18 million, 18.5 million, and then max supply of 21 million. Right? So that's what I wanted to point out. There's a max supply of 21 million Bitcoin. So no more can be made. All right. Circulating supply. Oh, 18 million has already been made and put in circulation. Sheesh. Okay. Wow. And there's only 21 that's able to be made. So that's important. Why is that important? Because Bitcoin is the opposite of inflation. Okay, if we think about the US dollar or the Canadian dollar or whatever, money can always be reprinted. Money's being printed all the time for bailing out banks, for bailing out businesses, for doing whatever they feel they need to do. Money is always being printed. And because it's always printing and because it's always being put out there, inflation occurs, right? Inflation occurs, and there's always there's always more and more out there. And so the value of a dollar, the value of the Canadian dollar, the value of the US dollar is just not there anymore. It's just not there. Trust, faith gets lost in the dollar. And so what tends to happen is the value of it will go down, inflation will go up, and Bitcoin represents the opposite of inflation. Okay, so Bitcoin's only going to go up, really, which is important to note because there's a limited supply. Only 21 million can be made, and therefore the value of it will inevitably go up, okay, in value, because there's only a certain amount. There's only a certain amount of Bitcoin available to be purchased. Unlike the US dollar, whatever. Money, actual money, right? Right now that we consider money, fiat money, right? We consider that money right now for circulation. There's always going to be money to be made. There's always going to be money to be made. There's always going to be money around, blah, whatever, right? But there's only going to be so many Bitcoin. And so, who knows? We may not ever even see $10,000 per Bitcoin again. We may not. We don't know. We might see $5,000 again. We might see $8,000 again. Who knows? We might see this area be touched again between $3,000 and $5,000, maybe. Or who knows? We might see 2,200 again. If we see 2,200 again, beautiful. Buy more, or I'm going to buy more. Right? You do your own research. You calculate your own risk for what you'd like to do. So yeah, that's Bitcoin. And basically, if we were to mark this up just a little bit for fun, it could look something like this as an example. Okay, just to be put simply. Just to be put ultra simply. Okay. And in terms of technical analysis and trading, whatever, there was a resistance here for the longest time that was being held around 10 grand, 10,100, 10,000, right? 200. That was a previous resistance in the market. We've surpassed that, came down to retest that area, and now we pushed up. So now, the idea is that we might keep going up. We might. We could be on the next bull run to the upside. Or it could be a large fake out, and we're seeing this being pushed down again to about somewhere between $3,000 and $5,000 possibly, and then continue the upside. Who knows? We don't know what's going to happen. Anything could happen, right? But this is the overall idea. To the moon. To the moon. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? What we do know is that what we do know, I feel like, is a lot is going to happen. So we'll see. We'll see what takes place. I'm very, very interested. The next thing I want to talk about is other potential cryptocurrencies, things to potentially invest into, trade with, whatever. I don't know if I'll get into trading tonight right now. I think I'll be on for another 10 minutes, maybe. I'm going to remove drawings. Okay. This is what I want to talk about right now as well, is XRP. XRP is a cryptocurrency called Ripple. Okay. It's Ripple, and they're a company. Okay. It's a project. Excuse me. It's a project that basically you can easily transfer funds to anywhere in the world. Easy, fast, and cheap. Okay, super, super cheap. And it's going to be helping banks. It's going to help banks transfer funds, receive funds, send funds, whatever. And it's going to make things simpler. It's going to make things a lot faster. It's going to make things a lot cheaper. And anytime that a company, business can save money on something, of course they're going to do it. They're going to do it so that they can increase their margins, increase their profit, increase their revenue, whatever, right? You want to increase your margin to make sure you have less expenses and more profit, right? So check this out. This is XRP. This is another cryptocurrency. There's lots of them. Okay, if you go to CoinMarketCap again, we go to the main page, maybe. Yep, here we go. You've got Bitcoin, we've got Ethereum, we've got Tether, we've got XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Binance Coin, Dot. Dot is at $3.80 right now. Dot, by the way, guys, is Chainlink's $8.88. Whoops. Dot, by the way, is basically the HTTP of sites. If you think about, when you go to Google something, when you go to look up a site somewhere, I can't go to Safari. I'm on Safari. Oh, silly. I'm on Safari, right? If we go to here, we go, anywhere. HTTP, right? Whenever you go to a website, you've got HTTPS : blah, blah. And that's what allows you obviously to be able to pull up the web pages that you want to search and to be able to actually use the internet, right? And so that's what Dot is. I just want to throw that in there right quick. Something to look at, something to take note of is the cryptocurrency Dot. Okay. Dot right here. You can buy it on Kraken, the cryptocurrency wallet Kraken. You can buy it on Binance. I know you can buy it on Binance, and I know you can buy it on Kraken. But do your research, obviously, whatever else. Chainlink, Litecoin. Okay. Wow. Crypto.com has moved its way up all the way to 10th place. Wow. That is something to note for sure. Cardano is at 9 cents, EOS, Monero. Anyways, there's lots of different cryptocurrencies to take note of, to learn about, to do research on, whatever else. And so if you go to something like XRP, for example, I'm going to go to XRP. And this is what happened with XRP back in, 2017. Same kind of thing. Same kind of ordeal, except, it came out on the exchanges right back in, I guess, 2017. Okay. And it made its bull run up just like Bitcoin did, just like Ethereum did, just like Litecoin did, just like many other cryptocurrencies did. And so this is important to note. And why is that? It is because it started out somewhere between, right, like no sense, basically no sense, about 10 cents, 15 cents, whatever, to maybe 30 cents, to maybe 25, 30 cents USD, right? And then boom, in a matter of a month, 4 weeks. In a matter of a month, 4 weeks, it shot up from 30 cents to past $3. That's insane, right? We went from about 30 cents or 20 cents, 30 cents, whatever, all the way up to $3. What would that be? That would be like 10 times your money. That'd be like 10 times your money, right? Sheesh. So check this out. Then what happens? This comes down. We've got complacency. We got people second guessing, right? There's a fake wave, obviously, that a lot of people put their houses into, put their money into, put their savings account into, and then it came down, and people were wondering what the hell happened or whatever else. I can swear on here. Yeah, I can swear on here. I don't mean to swear on here, but it just depends on what you consider a swear word, and if you find it offensive Terribly sorry for you. But anyway, right? $3. Okay. Then you come down, and now we've been, it's just been dripping. It's just been dripping down ever since, all the way down to 13 cents. And I remember learning about XRP. I remember learning about Ripple at the beginning of this year. And I bought my first kind of small batch of XRP back when it hit 13, 14 cents again. Back in, when did I do that? May, March, April, May. Yeah, I guess I did it in May. Wow. May, or March. Sorry, March. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. I guess I can't what? Guess I can't what? Okay. So where am I at now? We're talking about XRP. This is the weekly time frame. So yeah, if we take a look at this. Oh, can't swear. Yeah, I didn't mean to swear. I guess it just depends on what I said. Am I still good, Harmon? Still good? Still alive, I mean? I'm still alive? Staying alive. Staying alive. Ah, ah, staying alive. Still alive. Going good. Okay, sweet. I just got a notification. The gentleman letting me know that it's going good. So thank you very much. Okay, so XRP, right? XRP is so a transfer of money, blah blah blah. It's really, really safe. Safe, and can be done from all over the world. Okay, all over the world, you can be transferring funds from anywhere and everywhere. It's cheap, effective, smart, and banks. I'm pretty sure banks are going to be using it, and it could be an important tool. I'm live. Yeah, sweet. It could be an important tool, right? And so this could be something to look at. I've definitely purchased XRP because I believe in it. There's a lot of smart people, okay, who believe in it. And so, be wary. Anything could happen, obviously, etc. Blah, 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 blah. But if we just look at regular market structure, I'm going to go down to the daily time frame. If we just look at daily structure, what we see here is, this is something I just noticed in the past couple of weeks, was that as we might make our way down from a high point, is that we're going to have highs, we're going to have lows, we're going to have higher, we're going to have lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower lows, and that represents a downtrend. Just like in life, if we're at a high, we're going to experience some kind of a low, and we're going to experience highs, and we're going to experience lows, etc. What you want to try to do, obviously, to keep it on an uptrend, okay, in life. And so, anyways, this is what happens. And then you're going to keep on going down basically until you get a higher high in the market, a higher high. So if we look at XRP right now, this was way back, right? This was way back a couple years ago, whatever. It's gone down. It's gone down. It's gone down. It's gone down. And then we have this sort of a pattern right here. And this may not make sense to a lot of viewers, watching this right now, and that's okay. That's okay. Simply here to create awareness, simply here to create thoughts and pique interest, because this is important. This is not something to just turn away or think it's just a fad, or to think it's, it is whatever. Okay. This is like, it's going to be the next internet, if you think about it like that. Okay, cryptocurrency. And so the more you know now, the more you find out and research now, the more it could highly benefit you for your future, and you may not have all the money in the world to purchase crypto right now. That's okay. I didn't either, but I knew that whatever money I did have was better safe in different spots. Okay, let's just say that it's more safe in different spots than it is in a bank collecting dust and not doing anything, right? If you got money in the bank, you know, that's why most people end up along with poor, you know, financial management and expenses and spending and whatever else. But if you just got money sitting in the bank and it's not working for you, it's not doing anything, right? It's collecting dust, literally doing nothing, and they give you back maybe 1% at the end of the year. Doesn't even beat inflation. It doesn't even beat the rate of inflation. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So when you learn how to put it to work for yourself, right? That's when, you know, you can benefit highly from it. So anyway, so if you look at highs and lows and stuff like that, we made a low here. We made a lower high here, but then we made a higher low here. This is kind of like what I'm paying attention to right now for XRP, for example, is that this right here, we've got now, the only thing is that this didn't surpass this high yet. It didn't quite surpass this high yet, so we don't know what's going to continue. We might see one more, you know, downfall or whatever. Anything could happen, right? Anything could happen at any time. What we do know is that this could potentially be, right, another lower low. I mean, a higher low. This could potentially be another higher low right here. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to move this thing. Come on. Come on. Wow, let me try that again. Wow. Okay. Low. Right here, right? So where could it go next? Well, XRP could go, who knows, somewhere up here. We could be looking for another push up towards 30 cents, 35 cents, in which case we'd be making another higher high. So if we just look at that, that means we could be on our way up, continuing momentum to the upside, you know, to 50 cents, to $1, to $2, whatever. Now you might be like, I don't want to just buy cents of something. Why would I just buy cents of something? Well, if you think about this like a stock, if you think about it like a stock, this is literally 1/4 right now. This is literally 25 cents USD, right? Insane. Literally $25, 25 cents USD. So, you know, if we take a 25 cents, or, you know, if you do a calculator, I'm going to type it in right here so I have it, and I'm going to drag this back up to $3. Okay, we're at 25 cents right now. If we take 25 or $3, right? Because the previous high was at $3. Okay, and we're looking for the next market cycle, right? We talked about market cycles before. This is what we're looking for, right? If we're looking at XRP as a potential cryptocurrency to make its next bull run, to make its next high, we could be potentially looking for the previous high and beyond, you know, over the next year, 2 years, 5 years, whatever it is, who cares? It's 25 cents right now compared to $3. So if I take $3, three whole dollars, and divide that by 0.25, right? That's 12. 12. There's 12 quarters in $3, right? That makes sense. 4, 8, 12, right? There's 12 quarters in $3. So what does that mean now for your money? What does that mean now for your money? Well, anything that you put in, you simply multiply by 12. So where's the drawing tool? Is this the drawing tool? Can I draw with this thing? Can I draw with this thing? Nope. Where's the drawing tool? I forget. Brush. Here we go. 12x, right? We have the potential to 12x. We have the potential to 12x our money. So if we take, sheesh, this is so fire right now. $100. Do you see where I'm going with this yet? If we just took $100, oh man, am I excited, right? And I'll say at, sheesh, look at that gorgeous at symbol, maybe at 25 cents. I'll put a 0 decimal here for that sake. Okay. So $100 invested at 25 cents, right? Now, what if this? What if XRP wow, XRR XRP, what if XRP goes to, oh man, I'm on a roll, goes to $3. Oh, rough. $3. Okay. So I hope you see where I'm going with this. You now do, or 12 times, right? You now do 100, or hey, whatever. I'll just do it right here. Brush. Or let me change the color. How do I change the color? Come on. There we go. Green. Let's do green. Nope, not green. Not a good idea. Dark blue. There we go. Oh my gosh, my drawing right now. $100. You take $100 and you multiply that, right? By 12. What does that give you? Well, we know what that gives you, right? That gives you now, oh my gosh, $1,200. $1,200. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Staying awake. I'm staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Okay. $1,200. Sheesh. Wow. So whether that takes a year or 2 years or 5 years or whatever, who cares? You just turn $100 now into $1,200. What? You just 12 times your money. Let me know where you see that ever. Where do you see that ever? Because, if you could show me something that does that for you, I'm down for it. You know what I mean? I'm down for that. Now that's if this goes to $3, right? That's if XRP goes to $3. But what if it goes to something like 7? Holy. I'm really interested to find out now. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, shoot. Okay. What if XRP goes to $7? Okay. I need a new color now. Orange, red, purple, pink. I guess I'll do like a money green. Money, money, money. If you're still on the Facebook Live right now, something I said at the beginning was that, yes, money isn't everything. We know that. Money is not everything, but everything, unfortunately, needs money. That's just the world we live in. It is what it is. It pays for your deodorant. It pays for your toothbrushes. It pays for the food on the table. It pays for your roof. So for those of you who are like, money's not everything, Lee, well, you could pretty much put it right up there with oxygen. So use it wisely, right? Okay. Anyway, I'm not here to argue that. I'm here to spread potential and everything like that. Right. Thanks you for the heads up, bro. XRP. Let's say XRP. Oh my gosh, I did it again. XRP goes to $7. Damn it. I ran out of room, guys. I ran out of room. $7. Awesome. So now what do we do? Well, you take out your calculator and we're going to do seven whole dollars, right? Divided by that 0.25 because we're at a quarter USD right now. We're at a quarter, like literally 25 cents. 25 cents for XRP right now, right? That's 28. Oh my gosh. We are now 28 timesing our money. So go to $100, right? We take that same $100. Sheesh, times 28. One of those things. Oh, who's done math like this recently? Nobody. Okay. Equals 28. 100. Whew. So 25 cents right now for XRP. We buy $100 worth, right? We buy $100 worth. Now, let's say XRP goes to $7. You know, 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is. Damn, you've just turned that $100 now into $2,800. Now, $2,800 right now may not seem like a lot, and it's going to be worth even less in 10 years, right? That $2,800. But what if you had $200? What if you had $500? What if you had, play the numbers, figure it out, etc. And so having said that, guys, take a picture of that or something. I don't know, whatever you want to do. This is XRP against the US dollar. Incredible, incredible, incredible. So that's that. This is what I wanted to talk about. And if you're still on Facebook watching this right now, clearly we are Facebook friends or whatever. So clearly I cared enough for you to see this message. Clearly I cared enough for you to know and be aware of this information that I went over tonight. So having said that, like I said, do your research, look into things. Don't believe everything you see. And certainly do not be fooled by the foolers. Certainly do not be fooled by the foolers, because the foolers only care to see you fooled. They don't care to see you win. So, with that being said, again, this is Bitcoin against the US dollar. Do your research. And if you're interested in finding out more, simply shoot a message. Let's help get you educated. Let's help, create more awareness around this information. And do not be afraid to reach out. I just realized actually too, this little triangle pattern here that gets made in the market sometimes is a buildup, right? It's a buildup of price until boom, something happens where there's a little bit of a break here, kind of like a pyramid. Might seem crazy, but pyramids, right? They are full of energy. They're full of light. They're full of enlightenment. Okay. And anyways, so with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night, everyone. XRP is supposed to hit $10. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see, right? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of upside to a lot of things right now, and that's why I'm bringing light to it. And $3, $7, $10, like, whew, it's gonna be a wild run. Take care, y'all. Have a good one. Have a good one. I don't know how to stop sharing this live. I don't know how to stop sharing this. Oh, stop live stream. Take care, everyone.